The star system of North was a place of danger. Many alien species fought over its resources. Planets rich with rare minerals made North very important. The Galactic Council had declared it a war zone. No outsider was allowed to enter. The war was brutal. Entire fleets of ships moved like shadows through the black space. The sky was filled with laser beams and explosions. Commander Krell of the Zoran fleet watched the war from his bridge. He was an experienced leader. He had seen many battles, but this one was different. The sudden arrival of a new ship caught his attention. It was a human war vessel, an unknown model. No one had seen it before. "Captain Elliot, we have detected an unknown ship entering the war zone," said the sensor officer nervously. Captain Elliot stood tall. He was calm and focused. Humans had not been part of this conflict until now. The war zone was dangerous, but they had a mission. Elliot looked at the view screen and saw the human ship shining against the stars. "Prepare to broadcast a message to all factions," Elliot ordered. "Let them know we are not here to fight, but to protect innocent lives." The message went out clearly. "This is the human war vessel Horizon. We enter this war zone with respect and caution. Our goal is to protect colonies caught in the crossfire and help end the violence." Alien commanders across the war zone were surprised. Many had heard stories about humans. Some said they were weak, others said they were reckless. No one expected them to enter a dangerous war zone alone. Commander Krell gripped his armrest. "Humans here? What do they want?" His second-in-command shook his head. "It could be a trap. We should be careful." The human vessel moved slowly, but confidently through the war zone. Their shields were strong, and their weapons were ready. But Elliot wanted peace, not more fighting. On a small planet near the battle, civilians watched the stars anxiously. Their homes were damaged, and many had lost family. They heard news about the new ship. Hope filled their hearts for the first time in months. "Maybe the humans will help us," said a mother, holding her child tightly. Inside the Horizon, the crew worked together. Engineer Lee checked the systems, while pilot Jera prepared for it. Any attack. Every member knew the risks, but trusted their captain's plan. "We are not here to take sides," Elliot told his crew. "We protect life, no matter the species." As the human ship moved closer to the front lines, a battle erupted nearby. Two alien fleets clashed fiercely. Laser fire lit up space. Civilians on the nearby moons were in danger. "Captain, enemy ships are attacking the colony," Pilot Jera reported. "Should we engage?" Elliot nodded. "Activate defense protocols. Protect the innocent." The Horizon fired its weapons with precision. Its advanced technology surprised many. Alien ships were forced to retreat from the colony's orbit. The humans saved many lives that day. Commander Krell watched in shock. "Their weapons, they are unlike anything we have seen." Other alien leaders began to send scouts to observe the human ship. Whispers spread through the war zone about human strength and skill. "Maybe we misjudged them," said one alien captain, but distrust remained. The war was not over, and some feared that humans had their own hidden goals. As the Horizon continued its mission, Captain Elliot sent messages to smaller alien groups. Many of them wanted peace, but felt trapped by the war. The humans offered help and a chance for talks. "We must show them that humans are different," Elliot said. "Not just fighters, but diplomats." The story of the human war vessel's arrival spread fast. Some aliens cheered, hoping for an end to the violence. Others prepared for new challenges. For the humans, this was only the beginning. Their presence in the war zone was a warning and a promise. They would protect the innocent and stand against needless war. The human war vessel Horizon had shown its power in the first battle. The aliens watching from their ships could not believe what they saw. Humans had technology and tactics that surprised many. Captain Elliot and his crew were ready to prove that humans were not just fighters, they were clever and strong. After saving the colony, the Horizon moved to a safer position. The crew repaired small damages and prepared for the next challenge. Engineer Lee worked on the engines, making sure everything was perfect. Pilot Jera ran simulations to improve their flight paths. We must be ready, Elliot said. The war zone is dangerous. We protect lives, but we must protect ourselves, too. Elsewhere, alien commanders gathered to discuss the human arrival. Many were confused. Some wanted to attack the horizon, while others wanted to learn from the humans' commander. Krell spoke in the council meeting. These humans are stronger than we thought. Their weapons and shields are different. If we fight them, we risk losing many ships. Another alien captain, Scylla, argued. But can we trust them? Why do they come here? What do they want? Council was divided. The war zone was a place of hatred and fear. The humans brought hope, but also uncertainty. On a distant moon, small alien villages still suffered from the war. Their homes were destroyed and food was scarce. A group of villagers sent a secret message to the horizon. They asked for help. Captain Elliot read the message carefully. They need food, medicine, and safety. We cannot ignore this. The horizon moved quickly. It delivered supplies and helped rebuild the village's defenses. The aliens there welcomed the humans with gratitude. Thank you, humans, said the village elder. You are different from the others. This kindness spread through the war zone. More alien groups began to trust the humans. They sent messages to the horizon, asking for peace talks. Captain Elliot knew this was important. We cannot win a war by fighting alone, he told his crew. We must build bridges. The horizon sent ambassadors to smaller alien fleets. The meetings were tense, but hopeful. Many aliens shared stories of loss and pain. Humans listened and promised to help. During one meeting, alien Captain Scylla looked closely at Elliot. You fight with honor, human. Maybe there is hope. Back in the war zone, some alien warlords felt threatened. They did not want peace. They saw the humans as a challenge to their power. One warlord, Garthek, gathered his forces. These humans think they can change the war. I will show them our true strength. He ordered a surprise attack on a human supply convoy. The horizon rushed to defend it. The battle was fierce. Garthok's ships fired many weapons. The humans used smart tactics and teamwork to protect the convoy. Pilot Jara flew with skill, dodging attacks and striking back. In the end, the humans won again. Garthok's fleet retreated with heavy losses. His anger grew. Humans are dangerous, he said. We must destroy their warship before they grow stronger. Captain Elliot knew the fight was far from over. But each victory brought new allies and hope for peace. We protect the weak, he said, and show that humans are more than just warriors. The war zone slowly began to change. The sound of battle was less constant. More alien ships lowered their weapons. Hope grew that the fighting might end. The horizon stood as a symbol of strength and peace. Its crew worked day and night to keep that promise. And deep in the shadows, the true enemy watched, waiting for the right moment to strike. As the human war vessel Horizon continued its mission, a new threat began to rise in the war zone. Captain Elliot and his crew noticed strange movements in the outer sectors. Reports came of attacks that were faster and deadlier than anything seen before. These attacks seemed to come from no known fleet. Something is wrong, said Sensor Officer Rena. The patterns don't match any faction here. Elliot gathered his officers. We face a hidden enemy. We must find out who they are before more innocent lives are lost. The Horizon sent scouts to gather information. What they found shocked them. An ancient alien warlord, known only in old stories, had returned. The warlord had stayed hidden for centuries, waiting for the right time to rise. This warlord was named Zarkon. His fleet was made of ships covered in dark armor and weapons far more advanced than the other factions. His goal was to control the entire war zone and crush all resistance. This is more than a war, Elliot said. It is a battle for survival. As Zarkon's forces attacked, the Horizon rushed to defend Allied colonies. Pilot Jara flew dangerous missions to save civilians. Engineer Lee worked day and night to keep the ship ready. We must warn the others, Elliot said. He sent urgent messages to alien allies. Svarkin is the real threat. We must unite to stop him. Some alien leaders were afraid. Their fleets were strong, but not prepared for Zarkon's power. Others remembered stories of the warlord's cruelty and destruction. Commander Krell met with Elliot on neutral ground. "We have fought among ourselves for too long," Krell said. "Now we must fight together." The humans and aliens formed a fragile alliance. They shared information, weapons, and strategies. Elliot and Krell worked closely, building trust. "Our differences do not matter," Elliot told his crew. "Only survival and peace." But Zarkon was clever. He sent spies and assassins into the alliance. He wanted to break them from within. One night, the Horizon security detected a breach. A disguised assassin tried to plant explosives in the ship's engine room. The crew stopped the attack just in time. "Zarkon will try everything to win," Elliot warned. "We must be stronger." The Alliance planned a large attack on Zarkon's command ship. It was hidden in a dangerous asteroid field. The mission was risky, but necessary. Elliot led the strike team. Pilot Jarrah flew through narrow spaces with great skill. Engineer Lee hacked enemy systems to open paths for the team. The battle was fierce. Zarkon's warships fired powerful weapons. The Horizon took heavy hits, but the crew never gave up. Finally, Elliot and his team boarded the command ship. They fought through dark corridors to reach the control center. There they faced Zarkon himself. The warlord was a tall figure with glowing eyes and a voice like thunder. "You think you can stop me, human?" Zarkon growled. Elliot stood firm. "We fight for peace and life. Your reign ends now." With courage and teamwork, the humans and their allies defeated Zarkon. The warlord was captured and his fleet was destroyed. The victory was not easy, but it changed the war zone forever. Alien fleets began to trust each other and the humans. "Today, we are stronger together," Krell said. "Let this be the start of a new era." Elliot smiled. "This is just the beginning. Peace takes work, but we will keep fighting for it." The Horizon repaired its wounds and prepared for what was next. The crew knew dangers still lurked, but hope had returned. In the stars above, the war zone began to quiet. The sound of battle faded, replaced by the light of new friendships and alliances. And for the first time in many years, the future seemed bright. After the defeat of the warlord Zarkon, the war zone slowly began to change. The alien factions that had once fought each other now started to talk about peace. Many knew that the human war vessel Horizon and its crew had played a big role in this change. Captain Elliot and Commander Krell worked together to build trust between their people. They held meetings on neutral planets, inviting leaders from all sides. The goal was clear: to end the war and build a new future for the star system North. "We cannot fight alone," Elliot said during one meeting. "If we stand together, we can protect our homes and lives." Some alien leaders still doubted. They had lived with war for so long that peace felt strange. Others worried that old enemies might start new fights to show their commitment. The humans and their allies planned a mission to clear the dangerous asteroid belt near North. Many ships had been lost there because of hidden mines and traps left from years of fighting. The Horizon led the mission. Pilot Jarrah flew with skill and courage, guiding ships through the deadly belt. Engineer Lee worked to detect mines and disarm them quickly. "We must make this area safe," Elliot said, "so trade and travel can begin again." While the mission was hard, it brought the crews closer. Humans and aliens worked side by side, sharing stories and helping each other. Friendships grew where once there was only fear. But peace was not without its enemies. Some warlords who lost power during the Alliance's rise wanted to stop the new order. Garthak, the angry warlord who once attacked the human convoy, secretly gathered forces to strike back. One night, Garthak's fleet launched a surprise attack on a small allied colony. Alarms blared across the horizon. Captain Elliot acted fast. "Prepare for battle. Protect the colony at all costs," he ordered. The Horizon and allied ships moved quickly to defend. Pilot Jarrah took the lead, dodging enemy fire and striking precise blows. The battle was fierce, but the Alliance fought with courage. The surprise attack was stopped. Garthak's forces retreated with losses. After the fight, Elliot sent a message to all factions. "We will not allow warlords to destroy what we have built." "Together, we are strong," Commander Krell agreed. "This is a test of our unity. We must stand firm." The victory inspired many. More alien groups joined the alliance, seeing that peace was possible. In the quiet moments, Elliot walked the corridors of the horizon. He thought about the long journey they had made. From strangers in the war zone to leaders of hope, his crew gathered for a meeting. "Our work is far from over," Elliot said. "But we have shown that humans can bring change, not just by force, but by trust and honor." The story of the horizon spread across the galaxy. Humans were no longer seen as weak or reckless. Were respected as protectors and friends. As the alliance grew stronger, talks began to form a new galactic council. This time, humans would have a voice. They would help decide the future of many worlds. Captain Elliot prepared the horizon for its next mission. New challenges awaited beyond the war zone. But he and his crew were ready. "We carry the hope of many," Elliot said, "and we will not fail." The stars shone brightly above North. The war zone was no longer a place of fear, but a place of new beginnings. And as the human war vessel sailed through space, it carried a message for all: unity can overcome even the darkest wars. After many battles and hard work, peace finally began to take root in the North Star system. The alien factions, once enemies, now shared hopes for a better future. The human war vessel Horizon stood as a symbol of this new era. Captain Elliot and his crew prepared to leave the war zone. Their mission had changed the galaxy. Humans were no longer seen as outsiders or threats. They were respected protectors and diplomats. Before leaving, Elliot held a final meeting with the Alliance leaders. Commander Krell, Captain Scylla, and others gathered around a large table on the neutral station. "This is not the end," Elliot said. "We must continue to work together. Peace is a journey, not a moment." Krell nodded. "We will remember the humans' courage and honor. The Galactic Council will welcome you with open arms." A ceremony was held to mark the new peace. Aliens and humans shared stories, laughter, and hope. Children from different worlds played together. For the first time in many years, the future felt bright. As the Horizon prepared to leave, Elliot looked at his crew. "We did more than fight," he said. "Showed the galaxy what humans truly are." Pilot Jarrah smiled. "We have friends." Across the stars now, Engineer Lee checked the ship one last time. "The Horizon is ready for new adventures." As the ship left the war zone, messages of thanks and friendship followed. Planets once torn by war now opened their doors to trade and cooperation. But Elliot knew challenges remained. The galaxy was vast, and dangers still lurked. Yet, with allies by their side, humans were ready to face whatever came next. In the quiet of space, Elliot sent a final message to Earth. Mission success. Humans have made a difference. This is only the beginning. The Horizon moved faster. Through the stars, its mission complete, but its journey continuing. The war zone was no longer a place of fear, but a memory of how unity and courage can change the galaxy. And as the human war vessel sailed on, its warning became a promise. Humanity would stand strong, protect the innocent, and bring hope wherever they went.